Hello everyone. In the prior analysis, we built a geomap for two layers of data. One layer is for sales revenue and the other layer is for sales quantity. In this demo, we are going to learn the linked analysis, which is some input control. You can connect two of the visualizations in the same page or for the whole story. We are going to create a new chart and a new table and link them together. So by adding another page, I can just click on the plus sign here and choose another responsive. The responsive page, by default, they always have two columns or two panels. If you don't need one of them, you can just click and delete. You also can adjust the size by dragging the borders, make it wider or narrower. So this one, first I'm going to create a table. And in this table, I'm going to show the revenues, cost, discount, and then a calculated field for gross margin. Then all of the rows, I'm going to drill down different customer levels. So click on the table and you should be able to see. We will move this order number later. So upon the builder, and I'm going to add the row. The dimension means that the rows, the dimension I'm going to use, be careful, the customer hierarchy rather than the customer, because the hierarchy is they defined as another variable. So this will be the rows, and then go back to the builder, and then the measures will calculate a gross margin ratio first, then add other measures. So click on this dot and add a calculation field. And is a calculated measure, and you also can use some other type of calculations, aggregation or data difference. But we are going to use the calculated measures. And the name will be the gross margin ratio. So gross margin means the difference between the revenue and the cost divided by the revenue again, normally in term of percentage. So you don't need to use the equal sign. So just directly put the formula. And when you type something, you will see the pop-up, the columns. So we are revenue USD, then minus the cost USD, and be careful, use the parentheses, then multiply by 100 because we want to use a percentage, then divided by the revenue USD again. So contribution margin ratio is an important measure in the income statement for business. Once they confirm the formula, and we can click on OK. And this contribution margin is calculated and shows on the table. Now we are going to choose the other measures in the table. So for this one, we can directly use, so make it, you can click on that, you just see it one more time. So you can use the filter or here, right? So use this filter or this filter. So once you click on that, they give you the options to select the direct measures. The gross margin ratio is already in, but we don't need the order number. But we do want to show the sales quantity, revenue USD, discount USD, and cost USD. The four main financial data. And then click on OK. So we'll be able to see the chart. The table got updated with all of the 5 columns, the 5 measures we select. Because this is a customer hierarchy, so you can drill down different levels. Right now is an aggregate. We have European and USDs, and you can drill down first to I believe this is like the customer descriptions or but is indicate okay the level. Then you can drill down to the third level for different the regions. Okay, that's you can so go to the higher level or lower level because you choose the customer hierarchy as the dimensions. Okay, so this is the first one. And if you want to change the styling, the format of the table in SAC, you can toggle between the builder and styling. Okay, the formatting things you can do upon the styling. For example, if you want to show the borders, okay, I will use the border. And oh, sorry, this is background color. Okay, no, I want to use a light gray. And the border information, I want to use the whole all borders. Okay, and the color, you can choose the color, also the width of the color. Okay, make it thicker. And if you don't like this color, I want to choose something more bright. Maybe, okay. So yeah, whatever. Okay, like, so something, maybe the light blue, okay, like, this one. And then you can also use some, like many other formatting choices. I want to, also you can see the row height, like the width. I want to change so make it bold, all of the headers. And also if you want to increase the size of the font, okay, that's all of the styling options you can choose. And toggle down back to the builder. Okay, that's kind of we finish the table. And then I'm going to create another chart to showing a different visualization, a chart to show the gross margin ratio with the customer. Okay, so on the same page. And if you want to increase the size of the left, okay, I can just drag a little bit over here. Then add a chart. And then just use, you can use a vertical, right now is horizontal, right? So you can change it to vertical from here, but either ways, and you have some other charts type. If we have time, we can check something later. So for the chart, similar, you need to choose your dimensions and measures, right? So the measure will be the gross margin ratio only, and this is a calculated measure. And the dimension will be the customer hierarchy, same as the table. And for this one, the hierarchy shows on like this hierarchy icon on the top left. So you can drill down from here to show the different levels of your hierarchy. Right now is on the aggregated level. So that's basically you are done, right? For, you can choose, for example, I'm going to level 2. Now it's almost showing the similar things as the table because we are choosing the same level of hierarchy. And the last thing before I close is to add a linked analysis because you can see this table and charts are trying to representing the similar analysis, right? So gross margin or other matters related to the customer hierarchy. For example, if I want to change the level of the hierarchies in one of the chart, I also want the other visualization change as well. So they are showing the same level of hierarchies. I know in Tableau they have this filter, right? So apply this filter to other visualizations in the same analysis. I know they have those options. In SAC, we achieve this by linked analysis or enhancement for your visualizations. So first, let me choose the table. We can use this additional features and use the linked analysis. So once you click on here, you have a all widgets okay, on the same page. So means any change of the table will apply to other visualizations, other applications on the same page. You also can expand this to the whole story or selected widgets, right? So depending on the relationships between the options. And then filter on the data point, and also you can define one control visualization in the same page. Okay, it means this is the controlling one and the other ones respond. So on one page, you only can select one visualization as a control measures. So if you select this, okay, so and then apply. So means if I change anything like the hierarchy levels or points of interest in the table, it will be reflected in the chart. On the opposite, if I want to change something on the charts, I want to reflect in the table, then we need to add another linked analysis on the side of the charts. So do the similar thing by click on the dot and use the linked analysis, and also apply to all widgets on the same page. But be careful, you only have this filter option, but not use this one as control, because we already put the control on the table, right? Then apply. And now we can check how they are linked together. Okay, so if you can see here, I click on the hierarchy levels, and right now it's on level 2. If I change to level 3, and you can see here, so if you just click on one of them, and now you can see the table display already also respond. So this is UW00, and basically the product description is the Silicon Valley bikes. Okay, so it's showing the gross margin on the charts, but gross margin, revenue, discount, and cost. Okay, sales quantity for this bicycle only. And then that's a filter. Or if I change to another one, and it's also got updated, and you can deselect this, right? So only leaving the new cycling bicycles. No. So that's just the way you want to link, okay, make visualization and the presentation to be interactive. And I can click on this, okay, so exclude the data points, and now it's back into the original, right? So that those functions are also available in Tableau, but is achieved in different ways. But the final purpose is when you try to present the information to the users, when you click and check and filters, and these selections will reflect in all of the related analysis.